Hello, welcome to your Pilates circuit class. We're working the whole body today. We have 3 sets or 3 rounds of the exercises, but first we're going to warm up. Come standing at the back of the mat. We inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, bring chin to chest, forward fold, roll down. Walk those hands out into a plank position. Draw those hands under the shoulders, shoulders away from ears. We're going to come to a pike. So we exhale, scoop the belly, lift to down dog, roll to plank. Curl your upper spine to lift, then lift the hips. Press your heels down. Lift your heels up, body wave to plank. Exhale, upper back rounds, then the hips lift, heels lower, heels lift, return to plank. Exhale, we lift, heels press down, heels lift, plank look down, chin to chest, pike look to the knees, and then plank look down to the hands. Let's go one more here. Exhale, we pike up, heels down, heels lift, roll down to plank. Step up, let's warm up through those legs with some sumo squats. Take those hands to the ears. We sumo squat with an oblique twist. Inhale, sumo squat, and exhale, rise and twist. So feet are slightly wider than those shoulders. Exhale as we lift, we twist opposite knee to opposite elbow. Warming up through the waist and the legs. Squat nice and low in the middle, stand and twist. Let's go for another 20 seconds. Sumo, twist. Sumo, twist. Inhale, exhale, pressing through those heels, crunching through that waist, getting that heart rate up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give it a little shake out. Now, our first exercise, we're in a sumo squat. We're going to sumo, lift the left leg. Roll those shoulders down. Let's go. We inhale sumo and we exhale lift. Inhale sumo, exhale lean to the right, lift the left leg. Easier option, you can choose to tap the toes instead of lifting the leg. Inhale we sumo and exhale we lift. Keep going here. We got 30 seconds to go. Inhale sumo, exhale lift. Harder option, level 2. Arms out as we sumo, reach overhead as we lift the leg. This is going to get the heart rate up a little more and add those arms. Keep going. We've got another 10 seconds. Inhale sumo, exhale lift. Use the waist to lift that leg. So we're working obliques, butt, and a bunch of other stuff. Let's go for 2 and 1. Little rest for 10. We are going to change legs. We're going to sumo leg lift with the right leg. In 4. Let's get ready. Hands to prayer. 2, 1. Inhale sumo, exhale lift. Sumo, squeeze that butt to lift. Easier option, choose to tap your toes. Squeezing through that left glute as we rise. Tap the toes is your easier option if you need to return there anytime. Still leaning towards the left as we lift. Crunching through that right side of the waist. Choose to reach those arms out, overhead as we rise, out as we sumo, and overhead as we rise. Keep going, we're over halfway there. Inhale sumo, exhale lift. Feel free to go at your own pace. A little slower than me is totally okay, especially if you got longer limbs, you got more places to go. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one. All right, ouchie. Froggy squats now. So, hands to prayer, sumo squat position with the feet. Slide down and push your elbows inside your knees. We're going to lift the butt and lower the fingers towards the mat. Lower the butt, lift the chest. Butt up, fingers down, butt down, chest forward. Look down, look forward. Butt up and down. Now, as you lower your hips, push your knees open with your elbows. This really burns those inner thighs, quads, and works the butt as well. Lift, lower, push those knees wide. Lift, push wide. Lift, push wide. Lift, push wide. Lift, push wide. Keep going here. We've got another 10 seconds. Big breaths. Press through those heels. Push those knees wide. You got it. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Woo! Oh my God. All right. Last one for the legs here. In and out squat jumps or pulses. Step your feet nice and narrow, come down into a squat. We pulse for 3 times, then we step one leg out. Let's go right leg out, pulse 3 times, come in. Pulse 3 times, and then left leg out, pulse 3 times, and then in. Level 2, we jump. We go out, pulse 3 times. Jump in, pulse 3 times. Jump out, pulse 3 times. Jump narrow, pulse 3 times. Let's go. Big breaths. Jump out, pulse 3 times. And jump in, pulse 3 times. We got another 20 seconds to go. Last little bit for our legs for this round. We're going to come down into a plank after this. Stay strong. We have another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. Give it a shake out. And let's come down into a plank position. Down onto the mat. Hands go under the shoulders. We're going back into those pikes that we did as part of our warm-up. Rest here for a few more seconds. Take big breaths here. We're going to start with plank to pike, and then we have some side planks. So let's bring those hands under shoulders, step out to plank. Exhale, we pike up. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we pike up. Exhale, pike. And inhale, plank. Chin to chest, scoop the belly, heels down. Heels lift, kind of like a body wave to plank. Keep going here. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Nice and strong through those shoulders. Take your time. Round that spine to lift. Heels lower. Heels lift. Roll down to plank. Good. Keep going. We've got another 15 seconds. Scooping out those abs to lift, and then control it down. Last 10. Good. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest for 10. Give those shoulders a little roll if you need. We're coming onto our left elbow now for a side plank. Elbow underneath shoulder. Lift your waist up. So where I'm in a half side plank, bottom knee bent, top leg straight. I'm going to go into a full side plank now, bottom leg back, top leg forward. Lift the waist up like a rainbow here, really crunching through that bottom oblique. Now, you can choose to stay here as level 2. Level 3, we add an oblique crunch. So we float the top leg up, flex the foot. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch long. So it's really tough on this supporting glute, this bottom butt cheek, to hold us up. Breathe here. Exhale, crunch, and inhale, stretch. We have another 15 seconds here. If you need to drop down to that easier option, hold full plank or half plank. Let's go for 8, 7, 6. Breathe. Last 3, 2, and 1. Come down. We're coming into salsa hips now, so stay on the elbows, roll on your belly while we rest. Roll those shoulders down and back. Pull that belly up. Let's lift into a plank on the elbows. We're going to inhale, dip the hips, exhale, center. Inhale, dip, exhale, center. So we bring the hips down to one side of the mat, back to center. Down to the other side, back to center. Now your hips do not have to touch the mat every time, but that is your harder option. Our feet are not moving that much here. Think about moving through the waist like you're a salsa dancer, and then the feet just kind of do their thing, but they're not pivoting all the way side to side. Nice work. Keep going. Big breaths. We're over halfway there. Inhale, dip. Exhale, center. We got another 12 seconds. Easier option, you're down on your knees, half plank. This is your easier option. Let's go for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side plank on the opposite elbow. Give the shoulders a little roll. Let's come down onto our right elbow now. Elbow under shoulder. Make sure shoulders away from ear. I'm going to start in that half side plank, bottom knee down, top leg extended. Lifting that bottom waist up like a rainbow. Option 2, full plank, bottom leg extended. Pulling that belly up, lifting the waist. Option 3 is to go into your crunch. Flex your foot, exhale, crunch the top knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend the leg, but don't place it down. Crunch, and then extend. So that bottom glute is really working a lot more as well here. Exhale, we crunch, and inhale, we stretch. Nice work. Keep going. We've got another 15 seconds here. And then we're going to start that circuit all over from the legs. Exhale, crunch for 8, 7, 6. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down. Give it a little roll out. And let's come standing for our legs. Catch your breath for a couple of seconds. Let's get ready to sumo. We're going in 2 and 1. Inhale, we sumo. Exhale, we lift. Driving through that heel, lifting that leg up, crunching through that side waist. Easier option, remember that you can choose to tap your toes if you need that heart rate to slow down a little bit. Can we add the arms out to a T as we sumo, overhead as we lift. Inhale, sumo, exhale, lift. Remember to go at your own pace. You might be going a bit slower than me. That is totally okay. Crunching through that waist to lift, squeezing that booty. Good, keep going. We've got 10 seconds to go. Inhale, exhale. Breathe through it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little rest for 10. Breathe here. We're going to do the other side. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Inhale, sumo. Exhale, leg lift. Squeeze that butt to lift. Crunch that waist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Pulling that hip up to the rib. Remember, you can choose to tap the toes as your easier option. Don't forget to get down in that sumo. Nice and low. All right, can we add the arms? So we go out to a T, overhead. Almost there. Inhale, sumo, exhale, lift. Squeeze that booty. We've got another 15 seconds to go. Stay strong, keep moving. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. All right, Chauchi Mama. Give it a little pat out. So we got froggy pulses. Let's come down. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Come down into your froggy. Lift the bum, lower the bum. Hips up, chest down, chest up, bum down. Reach the fingers to the floor, push the knees wide. So use your elbows to help you push those knees out. Keep the elbows glued to the knees so our legs are not fully straightening. Your easier option is to have your hands on the mat like this and lift that butt up and down with hands on the mat. Nice work. Keep going. Big breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Down and up. Bum down and up. Last one's here. Stay strong. Big breaths. We've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give a little pat out. We're coming into our triple pulse jumps or triple pulse step out. Start narrow. Let's go down into the squat. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Step out. 3, 2, 1. Step in. 3, 2. Push those knees open. Step other leg out. 3, 2, 1. Your easier option is to stay here. Level 2, you're going to jump out, pulse 3. Jump in, pulse 3. Land low. Jump out, pulse 3. Jump in, pulse 3. Keep going here. We've got another 20 seconds. Big breaths. Nice and low in those squats. Pressing through those heels for 10. Woo, keep going. Almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Little pulses. Give it a little shake out. All right, we're coming down onto the mat, getting ready for our plank to pike. Have a little breather here. Catch your breath. Grab a drink if you need. Let that heart rate slow down a little bit. We're starting with those pikes. Resting for another 20 seconds. Do whatever you want to do here. You can just sit down and fix your hair like me. Or grab some water. 10 seconds before we go. We've got those pikes. Big breaths. We're going in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Exhale, chin to chest to pike, heels down. Heels lift, body wave, back to plank. Chin to chest, look to the thighs to pike. Look down to the hands to plank. Exhale, we lift. And inhale, body wave down. Big breaths, keep going here. We've got 30 seconds. Nice and strong through those shoulders. Scooping out through that belly button to lift. Good, last ones here, 20 seconds. Exhale, we lift. And inhale, we plank. Crunching through those upper abs first, then we lift the hips. So remember, you want to curl your upper spine, then lift your booty. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Come down, rest for 10. Side plank on our left elbow. I'm going to show you the half side plank. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. We lift. Bottom leg bent, half side plank. Lift your waist up like a rainbow. Harder option, bottom leg extended behind the top, full side plank. Easier option, stay here. Harder option, oblique crunch. Float the top leg, flex the foot. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee, inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch, and inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch, inhale, stretch. You got it. A few more here. Keep squeezing that bottom glute if you're going into this level 3 option. Big breaths. Last ones. Lift those hips up high. Breathe. And lower it down. All right, lying on our belly for our salsa hips. Going in 3, 2, 1. Lift yourself up. Inhale, dip the hip. Exhale, center. So we're drawing a rainbow with those hips. Remember, the movement comes from the waist, not so much the feet. Feet just kind of do their thing, but move through that waist. Drawing that rainbow up and over. There's not a lot of movement through the upper back or the arms. Staying strong through those shoulders. Inhale, we twist. Exhale, center. Rainbow up and over to the other side. Easier option, half plank, knees down. You got it. We got about another 15 seconds to go. I'm going to finish our plank series with our side plank on the other side. Let's go for 10. Keep breathing. Stay strong. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Give it a little roll out. Side plank on the right elbow now. Bring that right elbow under the shoulder. Reach the shoulder away from the ear. Half side plank, bottom knee is down, top leg extended. Exhale, we lift the hips high and we hold. Harder option, bottom leg extended behind the front. Lift your waist up. So you have your right leg behind you. Easier option, stay here. Harder option, float your left leg up. Exhale, oblique crunch. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Let's flex the foot. Pull the knee to the elbow and the elbow to the knee. Really squeeze that bottom butt cheek. We've got another 15 seconds here. Big breaths. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stretch. Whatever side plank you're in, let's keep lifting that waist up high for another 8, 7, 6. Can we lift a little higher? Last 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Whoa-wee. All right. Oh my gosh. Grab a drink if you need. Catch your breath. Hopefully you aren't dripping in sweat because I am. This is the sweatiest workout I've ever filmed for this studio, just in case you didn't notice. All right. Little breather here. We're going to rest before we go back to our legs. Catch our breath. You can do whatever you want. You can grab a drink. You can take a stretch. You can lie down on your mat. Breathe. Let's rest for about another 20 seconds. We've got one more circuit to go. Stay with me. Stay strong. Big breaths. Resting for another 10. Let's get ready. If you're not standing, come standing. Turn your toes out into your sumo position. We're going in 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Inhale, sumo. Exhale, leg lift. You choose your leg. Crunching through that waist. We have 50 seconds here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Driving through that supportive heel. Easier option, you can tap those toes. Do whatever you want with the arms. Easier option is prayer. Harder options, arms reach out as we go down, up as we lift, like a graceful, sweaty ballerina. You can go hands on the hips if you prefer. Inhale and exhale. Keep going, we're almost there. We've got about 10 seconds to go. Squeeze that side butt to lift. Good. Last ones for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little rest for 10. Big breaths. We're going into our sumo leg lifts on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sumo, lift. Sumo, lift. Leaning to the side, crunching those abs. Exhale as we rise. Breathe out through the mouth. Remember that Pilates breath. Remember, you can tap the toes if you need to slow that heart rate down. Arms to a T, sweaty ballerina arms. We lift and lower. Drive through those heels as we lift. Inhale, exhale. Lower and lift. Nice work. Keep going. We're almost there. We have another 15 seconds to go. Inhale, exhale. Get nice and low in your sumo. Take your time. Maybe go a little slower for the last 8. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give it a little shake out. Rest. We've got those froggy squat things. Let's go. Come down and bum up, bum down. Use your elbows. Push your knees wide as you lower your butt and lift your chest. Look to the floor and then look forward. But if that makes you dizzy, just keep your eye gaze somewhere towards the front of your mat. Pushing those knees wide as we lower those hips. Big breaths. You've got it. Press through those heels. Remember that you can rest your hands on the ground as well. I found that was even harder on my legs though. We've got another 20 seconds to go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Remember, hands can go down if you need. And only lower that butt as low as feels okay for you. I mean, painful, but not like joint painful. Let's go for another 10. Oh, actually, we're done. Sorry, I lied. You're welcome. Surprise. All right, one more for the legs. We have our in and out jumps. Now, I want you to jump with me this set if you can. Let's go. Down we pulse for 3. And then we step out wide. Or we jump. If you can jump, get straight into your jumps. I'm just showing you your easier option. Let's make it strong for our last set. Level 2, 3 pulses out, nice and strong, 3 pulses in. Land narrow, push the knees wide. If it does hurt your knees, you can always put shoes on for when we do these jumping things. I prefer to jump in shoes. I mean, I prefer to jump barefoot, but my knees prefer to jump in orthotic shoes. Let's go for another 20 seconds. Oh no, 10 seconds. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wowee. Give it a little smack. All right, last little bit to go. I bet you are excited. In the home stretch. Let's get ready for those pikes. Exhale, chin to chest, scoop the belly, hips up, heels down. Inhale, roll back to plank like a little body roll. Exhale, we lift. And inhale, we lower. Now take your time if you want to hang out in down dog for a little breath before you come back down. Feel free to go a little bit slower. As long as we're moving up and down from that plank to pike. Pressing those heels down. They don't have to touch the ground though. I don't think mine will ever touch the ground in down dog. I've accepted that. Exhale, we lift, scoop. Inhale, we lower. Stay strong. We have another 10 seconds. It's an actual 10 seconds this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Bring it down. Side plank, left elbow down. Let's finish off strong. I'll show you half side plank, shoulder away from ear. Lift those hips up high, making a little rainbow with the waist. Harder option, extend the bottom leg out. Breathe. Now remember, you can alternate between the options. So if you started at full plank and you're down to half plank now, that is totally cool. That means your muscles are working and they're fatiguing. So that's awesome. Harder option, you can do this crunch. Exhale, crunch the top knee to the elbow, flexing the foot, and inhale, stretch. Breathe here. We've got another 12 seconds to go. Lift that waist up long and high for 10. I'm going to come to side plank. Half plank, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Almost there. Salsa hips, let's go. Roll onto your belly, elbows underneath the shoulders. We're going in 4, 3, 2. Lift yourself up. Inhale, dip. Exhale, center. Remember, you have that half plank option with the knees down as well here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, center. Move from the waist. Hips do not have to tap the floor, but that is going to be your harder option. Look down towards those hands and draw that rainbow with the booty. Stay strong. We're over halfway there. Inhale, lower. Exhale, center. This is your half plank, easier option. Feel free to change this option if you need. We have another 15 seconds to go. Inhale, lower, exhale, center. Big breaths. You've got it. We got 10. We got 8. 5, 4, 3. Oh, I finished early. 1 more. Side plank on the other side. Right elbow down, bottom leg bent, half plank. Last 2. Let's go. Lift. Easier option, stay here. Make sure you're drawing your ribs in and pushing your hips forward. So really flatten across that belly. Harder option, bottom leg extends to the back. Breathe, lifting that waist up. Super crazy hard option. Let's go those oblique crunches. If you did it on the other side for this last set, do it on this side. We don't have long to go. Last little bit of our workout. Stay strong, stay lifted. I think a side plank minute honestly goes slower than a treadmill minute for me. If you're super strong in side planks, I envy you. We've got another 10. Breathe and lift. We're almost there. Let's go for 6. This is our last 5 seconds of our workout. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Lie down and die. Roll on your back. Breathe. Let's take a happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet. Pull your knees to your armpits. Open your hips. Breathe. You can rock side to side if that feels good. Stretching out through those hips. Try to press your tailbone down to the floor and not lift your butt too much off the floor. Big breaths here. Bring those legs long. Bring that left knee across your body with your right hand. Place it down on the floor. Extend that left arm to a T and look over the left shoulder. You can close down through your eyes. You can extend your left leg to straight if that feels good. Stretching through the lower back and maybe a bit through the glutes as well. I always feel this one in my glutes. Keep reaching that right leg long. Change legs. Hug that right leg in with the left hand. Take it over to the left. Look over the right shoulder. Choose the option to extend the right leg out straight or keep it bent. Breathe here. And we are done. Thank you for joining me, for sweating with me, and for dying with me. I hope you feel amazing. I will see you next time in the studio.